Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jack from Phantasma Paranormal. This is kind of going to be a reply video to Revelation Spirit Communication or Revelation File Spirit Communication. It's a long name. Sort of a reply, sort of not. But I wanted to touch on this subject as I feel it's not being looked at in a very skeptical way. I'm not saying, dude, like the guy who commented, I'm not saying that you're not looking at it in a skeptical way. It's just, I'm just putting these out there for like thoughts, just for other people as well as yourself. But I'm not obviously I don't know everything, and we know very little about the paranormal, hence why it's called the paranormal, not normal. But when it relates to things such as demons, evil entities, whatever. Now, I don't put much stock in devils, demons, anything like that. I don't really put much stock in that, but at the same time, I have to be open to it because I don't know. We don't know what spirits are. We don't know what ghosts are. You know, we don't know if they're dead people, truly. We don't know if they're aliens. We don't know if they're alternate reality beings. We really don't know. There's no proof as to what they are. Is it likely that they're dead? Well, they do definitely say they're dead quite a lot. So it is looking that way, but we don't know for sure. I wanted to just discuss that because he said in this comment that he was getting a lot of like the devil is after you and things like that. Now, I will move on to that, but at the same time, I have in the past gotten communication which has said things related to Lucifer, the devil, and so on, which I will show you those two clips now as they were in my YouTube shorts, but I'm going to just show them to you now just very quickly.
Lucifer. Lucifer. Lucifer.
Why did you mention Lucifer? So yes, are we going to get probably negative messages at some point if you do this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will. I'm pretty sure it's likely. I can't really think of anybody who hasn't had one negative. One or two, or just the ones I've seen anyway. But when it comes to that, and some people will freak out that it's, oh my God, it's the devil, it's the demon is after me and everything, gonna kill me, whatever. Because even I've had messages which have come out and said things such as, even most recently, the most recent session that I put up with the PSP7, that said they're out to kill you, which I will play that for you now as well.
The article you.
So does that kind of stuff freak me out? Well, not really, because you have to look at things from a skeptical point of view. So if we're going to go off the basis that, okay, let's just say for a second that spirits are definitely dead people. Let's just say they are dead. You have to look into the possibility that it could just be a regular spirit, just a person who is alive like me, who maybe is a bit of a jokester and just wants to play a prank on you. It's like when I spoke about people claiming to contact specific celebrities. How do you know it's that specific celebrity? Because even if it like may sound like them and all that, it doesn't prove that it is them. But what's to say that that spirit is not a spirit, is a spirit that's... Because we have actors in the real world. We have actors. We have impressionists. What's to say that you're trying to contact Martin Luther King? What if there's a spirit on the other side that's doing an impression of Martin Luther King, but is not actually him? That is a possibility. We have it in the real world. Why would they not have it in the spirit world? You just don't know. It could just be a spirit who is just a bit of a dick, who just wants to scare you or whatever. That's a possibility. It could genuinely be the devil. Who knows? But, you know, when I've had messages before, like in past sessions, which have said, you know, they're out to kill you and such like. But I don't really let that affect me, mostly because, well, I've been doing this for like 3 years. Nothing's happened, you know. I've not been attacked or possessed or anything like that. Nothing like that of note has ever happened. The negative messages thing, I wouldn't let it honestly bother you. I really would not let it bother you. Because, like I said, you have to look in the possibility that it could be a spirit just wanting to screw around with you, you know. Because... It's kind of, I suppose maybe there is a side of this which maybe people, because of what they've seen in films or because of what they see on paranormal TV shows and such, that, you know, this is very fearful, that this is scary stuff and you need to approach it with caution and all that kind of stuff, sage yourself and all that kind of crap. But thing is, I thought like that as well, but when I properly got into this and saw what paranormal spirit communication really was, I lost all my fear from it. And then realized, oh, it's nothing like it is on TV. It's nothing like it is in the films. You know, what the hell is scary about it? Because the paranormal, yeah, you will likely get a negative message every once in a while, like maybe a swear word or whatever. But when people assume it's demons, like they hear a negative messages like, I'm the devil, I'm going to kill you or whatever. You know, what's to say that spirit's name on the other side was a person called Diablo? You never know. You know, I think that's Mexican for devil, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, or Spanish for devil. But, you know, that is a possibility. And if you get a message saying, I'm going to kill you, when they say stuff like that, I'm not going to automatically assume it's a demon. What's to say it could just be a spirit who's just not very keen on people? Maybe they're not keen on me. I don't know. So these are possibilities, and you have to look at this from the possibility side of things. Don't just assume it's a demon, because you don't know. Don't assume it's the devil, because you don't know. And even if a spirit says they are the devil, there's no way, even if they say they're a demon or whatever, there's no way to prove that. There's no way to prove that they're demons, devils, what have you, because we can't even prove what ghosts are. We can't prove what spirits are. Are they indeed dead people? Are they aliens? Are they magical fairies from the land of Oz? Are they multi-dimensional beings? You know, what are they? We just don't know. So I honestly think it's something, you know, when people freak out and like they clickbait videos and say a demon possesses me or a demon speaks to me, you don't know that's a demon even if they say they are. Because whenever I've done sessions and, you know, I say, hi, what is your name? And they come out and they say, my name is John through the PSP7 or something like that. I don't know that's a man talking. Maybe it's like a woman who's trying to impersonate a man. These are all things which you need to consider, because you got to apply some kind of logic to, even though it's hard to apply all logic, you know, based in, you know, being alive and living in the world that we do. But, and then you have, even if you're going to assume that the spirit world is just like, you know, like dead people, you know, people who like used to live and who are now dead. If you're going to do that, then you have to apply the same kind of logic there. You know, think, okay, I've done spirit box sessions, you know, because I've done spirit box sessions on celebrities, for example. I don't know if I'll ever do them anymore because I've spoken about that at length. You know, is it a possibility that I have spoken to the celebrities which I've done celebrity spirit box sessions on? It's possible. I don't know that for sure. I couldn't tell you, and I don't think there's going to be any way to prove that. Even if they say who they are, it doesn't prove anything. You know, because like I said, could be an impressionist, could be somebody who has a really good, who has a similar voice to Michael Jackson or can do a really good impression. You have to apply that kind of same basic logic. So with the whole demons and everything, when it comes to, I don't know if that maybe comes down to maybe a little bit of faith or whatever, if like maybe you're Christian or whatever, or, you know, whatever religion you are, it's cool. I don't personally believe in religion whatsoever. I don't believe in it, and I don't agree with organised religion, and I'll keep my opinions to myself on that. But I am very open to a lot of stuff, and I'm very interested in learning. And I think maybe there could be a little bit of, I'm not going to call it a spiritual bias, but maybe it's because of what they've learned and what's been ingrained in their brains from maybe Christianity or whatever, that we need to fear demons, you know, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure. It could be that kind of mode of thinking which is maybe drilled into your heads or whatever, or maybe just what you choose to believe. But only thing is, you have to approach these things from a skeptical point of view and a logical point of view if you're going to go by the belief that spirits are indeed dead people. So have they killed me yet? No. Have they harmed me yet? No. And you know, I even get comments every so often that says, oh, you do know you've been communicating with demons this whole time, or like all spirits that you communicate with are demons or whatever. Well, if they're demons, they do a pretty sucky job. They do a crap job at trying to be demony or evil. Because I have had so many positive experiences doing this and heard so many positive things from spirit that I am you know, it's the reason why I carry on doing this. And, you know, when it comes to spirit, good, bad, indifferent, whatever, I don't care what they are, as long as they speak, as long as I can record their voice and they, you know, speak directly and clearly, I do not care. Good, bad, ugly, I want to hear their voice. I want to hear what they have to say, because ultimately it would help in the paranormal world, just to show like skeptics and believers alike that, you know, just to show that, you know, this is real and this stuff does happen, but it's not going to be all positive. With the paranormal and spirit communication, it's not all positivity. There is going to be negativity as well. But it just depends on how you perceive it, you know. We fear what we don't understand. Fear can be a very horrible thing because it can consume you. And if you don't have control of that, you have to approach it just from the skeptical point of view. If you choose to understand it rather than dismiss it and go, oh no, it's a demon, I don't want to talk to that kind of spirit or whatever. No, you're going to have to accept that the spirit world and spirit communication is something you have no control of. And some of these things are going to happen no matter what. It doesn't matter how connected you believe you are to a god or goddess or whatever, or how much belief you have in like your faith or whatever. You have no control on what happens. You have no control over who or what may come through. You've got no clue. So you have to take these things into consideration. So yeah, don't fear it. Try and understand it. That's what I always say. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for listening. I appreciate it. And I am probably going to do a session at some point during the week before my dad gets here, because my dad is coming at the weekend to stay with me, which I cannot wait. So I doubt you'll hear anything from me over the weekend. So I'll be spending time with my family because family is so important. But anyway, guys, have a great day, night, evening, whatever time that you're watching this. And I'll see you guys soon, and take care and stay healthy. Laters.